I was actually looking at the current record holders documentation that they sent in, and I'll send you a sample sheet of what they did because they laid it out pretty easy.
So we can just take their sign-in sheets, photocopy them, and send them in.
Yeah.
Okay, we had a couple other minor questions here. If we play for 12 hours...
All right, introduce yourself.
Would you want me looking at you?
Yeah, or the camera.
Or the camera. Doesn't
Go for it.
matter. I'm scared. Sorry. I'm already, screwing this up. We haven't even started yet. My name is Ben Reeves. I'm an associate editor with Game Informer. Oh, I love Smash. I played it a little bit on the N64. Really, I didn't get into it until the N64 version, or excuse me, the GameCube version. See, I'm already sleep deprived because I've been here all night.
Doing this to get into the Guinness book was the original thing, but now I'm actually really excited about doing this live stream and communicating with people in the chat and everything. But yeah, I think it's going to be a fun experiment. We're going to be really glad when it's done.
A big fan of Smash. It was one of those games that we always played in college and roommates throughout the years. So I'm looking forward to completely ruining any fond memories I have of the series. I'm sure right around the 25-hour mark, I'll never want to see any of those characters again. So that should be fun. Right now, I'm kind of partial to Ness. Kind of like Jigglypuff, and you gotta like Donkey Kong because he does that obnoxious thing that Dan has threatened to do where you pick someone up and then walk off the edge of the stage and throw them off. Yeah, there's just something good about that.
It seemed like a good idea about, I'd say, a month ago when we first decided we were gonna do it, and then I went through a period of complete terror of me sacrificing an entire weekend, and now I'm here. I'm actually excited again. Despite running late. I'm running late today. I may have sabotaged the whole thing. So I really need to stick it out for the entire thing in order to make it up to everyone. I understand.
I hate how every time I want to look at the chat, I have to do this creepy leer thing at the camera.
Did we just start the marathon?
You did. It was kind of unceremonious.
Oh, woof.
Okay. Here we go.
Look at all those characters we don't have.
I'm going to be random.
Yep, starting off random.
I'm doing Mario.
I love that random guy.
It's pronounced Mario.
Are we going to cuss?
Yeah, we can cuss.
Okay. I'm going to say that.
Crap.
I've been told to avoid the C word, too.
Okay.
Within reason.
Don't say crap.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think fucks are okay, but...
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I like this spin slash move a lot, by the way, and this downward cleave. So you'll be seeing a couple moments. Oh, we have items on?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
we're doing Final Destination, only Mario.
Can we do hour-long matches?
We could do 1 hour long match.
We should.
With 100 stocks
Just
or
do
something?
series of series?
Yeah.
A series of 100 hour matches.
We could take suggestions too from the chat. Be like, hey, what do you want us to do?
Yeah.
What rules?
Let's already get some
That's not
suggestions
gonna
in there.
fly.
Yay for winners. That's what I was going for, Tom. I've been meaning to ask you something.
All
I
right.
thought this was the moment.
For those keeping track at home, 26 hours, 57 minutes to go.
Oh, Christ. I'm so tired already. Tim, you gotta hit a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Great.
You're gonna be that guy the whole time. Tim, hit A. Tim, hit start.
Tim!
Are we backing up for
Let's just go up here.
stock?
Yes. Let's back out.
Livestock.
Oh, there's the first one.
ready. Can we do more than 5?
No.
Five's
is
fine.
Okay.
Shut up, Tim.
More than 5.
Still in.
I'm not even
Have we been playing for 10 minutes yet?
No.
Quick,
Probably not.
Quick to dismiss
Oh
any.
boy. Oh crap.
I'm not even kidding when I say I'm already tired of this. I don't
Really?
want to play anymore.
I think we're gonna
Are
get
you-
into it.
I'm kind of tired.
When did
Be
this game come
serious.
out again?
I think 08,
07?
08, 07, something like that. Maybe November 07. Somebody look that up. Let us know.
do it.
Hey, internet, get on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like having an internet we can just summon to do things.
Dan-
Oh,
Yeah.
Gosh. Damn it.
You know what, Jeff? I see what you're doing there.
Don't worry about it.
Tim, will you marry me?
All right, who are you?
Jiva Biri wants to marry you.
Okay.
It's a Joe's alt.
No! Yes! Yes!
I remember my first victory. The first match we played.
Oh crap, I have to do this?
Yeah,
Great.
Good luck.
Oh God, Marth.
Oh, you might have to look at the screen for an extended period of time.
Quick, my validation.
Oh, there's parking?
Dark Cloud.
That's how I know when I'm playing a game. Music.
Yeah.
You would recognize the Jurassic Park theme or Star Wars.
That's how I know I'm in Jurassic Park, yeah.
Oh, John Williams, nothing's
boy.
going to be good here. Either I'm on a spaceship
boy,
getting killed by a
danger.
shark or dinosaurs. Or Superman's coming. I guess that's all right.
Like highest score on Guitar Hero, highest score on Halo Reach Capture and Command. These are bad questions. I'm not going to remember these. Yeah, I think video game records are really fun because everyone's really into it. It's a good culture, good fans. Everyone's watching it. So this will be really fun to see and see how they play, how long they can actually play Super Smash Bros. Brawl for.
I like how we got all quiet now. This is more serious.
Doesn't have to be serious. I'm just
We're joking.
watching.
Well, they were attempting to joke.
Yeah, well, you could call them jokes.
That dog's not here yet.
You couldn't really call them jokes, actually.
What's the draft for?
The giraffe? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know why we have that.
This is a nice setup.
Worked out.
Is it the best you've ever seen?
I'd have to say yes.
Just be polite anyway.
I know.
You have a lot of options there, Ben.
So how long have you guys been here since the start?
Yeah. So far, the only one who's taken any break time is Dan.
Yep. 2 minutes worth.
Most awkward exchange.
What records did they do for the most in 24 hours?
It was by Rob Dyrdek on his show. It was like a bunch of farthest, all skateboarding ones basically.
Oh, okay. Oh, the what?
Skateboarding.
Oh, okay, gotcha. A mule cake.
When's the last time you guys actually played this game for fun?
Honestly, like probably
Like when it came out,
a
really?
month after it came out. Yeah.
I mean, I think I reviewed it even, so.
I tried to pop it in like a month ago,
Oh, wow.
and I just kind of like lost interest
Was
right
it like when
away.
we were
and-
first talking about this? Oh, no, wait, yeah, we played it at your house.
Yep,
I remember
yeah.
that.
But that was
Like
long
before
before
this was planned?
long before this was planned.
Oh, okay.
I've been having like a craving for it, and then kind of decided I didn't care.
It's gonna be a lot of video game jokes.
Yeah.
Okay with that?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get any of them, so go for it.
This looks like a level 2 of Contra.
This does not look like Contra at all.
Level 2 when you're going out the waterfall.
Nope.
Hope you guys are gonna hate this game in 24 hours.
I think
Oh,
we
we
already
hate this game now. We hate each other right now, too. Actually, I kind of like that.
Hey,
Actually, it's pretty cool. All these little figurines, posters, sleeping bags, pillows. The boxes and trunks and machine toy gun. 4 editors from Game Informer came, Ben, Jeff, Tim, and Dan. And they said that they had seen in our 2011 Guinness World Records Gamers Edition the record for the longest marathon playing a fighting game, and they thought that they could beat it. So they applied through our website, and they were like, we want someone to come out, watch us do this. We think we can definitely smash 26 hours and 27 minutes. So here I am in Minneapolis watching them do it. I just saw a job posting online that said, come work for an international company doing marketing, and I applied, and then many covert emails later, I found out it was Guinness World Records, and then I went in for an interview and got the job. So this is pretty much the most amazing job ever.
Have you ever been tempted to try and break a record now, even though you're working from the inside? Is there one where you feel like I can take that?
Yeah, there was one that I did break. We have an iPad app that, and there's a record or a challenge to type the record or type the alphabet backwards on the iPad, and I broke it for a day, and then someone beat me. I had my 1 day of fame. 3.2 seconds. It's really cool that they are streaming live. It's really cool for people to just watch it and see it and be a part of it and comment and tweet and whatnot. Because most people don't get to actually see the record attempt happening, and to be online and to be able to watch it online, that is cool. And to comment on the playing.
Snyder's of Hanover. I feel like Tim might crack and yell at somebody. And then Dan, he'll just laugh. It's going pretty good. Looks like we got a pretty good crowd of people following us and watching, giving us some comments and critiques on what we should do next. Like, yeah, I'm glad they're here. They kind of like
make it feel more like a community event. It's kind of helping out. It's great. I haven't met Sarah. I mean, I said hi. Seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, we have a lot of food, and most of it is pizza-based. I have pizza rolls, party pizza, I've got Cheez-Its. Sean just brought in 3 gigantic pizzas, lots of Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, pretty much what you'd expect.
Continuity error.
Take that, guys.
I will not. What I do on
This person says you guys all look exactly like you sound.
Is that a compliment?
Weird.
I don't know what that means.
That's not a compliment. Yeah.
Mario!
That's what he does. He's like,
Oh, we all do good Luigi's, so that's great.
Mario!
We do that for the next hour and a half.
Somebody just.
Ben had the idea.
What am I looking at?
That's true.
How did you get this?
It's on Overblood form.
Oh, okay. How many of you guys are from the Overblood Facebook group?
See how many more we got?
Yep, there we go. Wow.
Oh.
That's a lot. That's all of our viewers.
500 people.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Sort of the rabid fan base for Overblood.
Now they're gonna be Smash Brothers Marathon and Overblood. Although they probably won't like this as much.
Yeah, there's about 500 people.
No, I'm exempt. Exempt from your dinosaur wrath. I just offed myself. I'd rather.
Oft skimtastic. I don't know.
Just plug in
Why not?
mosquito.
They're paying me. It's almost summertime, guys. Have you thought how you're gonna keep the bugs away?
I don't have to see it.
No, I haven't been.
Let's get some duct tape.
I don't know if I'm.
No, I'm exempt. Exempt from your dinosaur wrath. I just offed myself. I'd rather.
Oft skimtastic.
What?
I don't know.
Just plug in
Why not?
mosquito.
They're paying me. It's almost summertime, guys. Have you thought how you're gonna keep the bugs away?
I don't have to see it.
No, I haven't been.
Let's get some duct tape.
I don't know if I'm actually really good. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the noise was I just made. What?
Yes.
He was thrown into a hole. Waluigi was kicking him in the face, and then Snorlax came and sat on it.
You just like owned me.
That was a weird sentence.
That was weird.
Well, that was a yawn.
I'm Kristen. I'm Phil's roommate.
And I'm Phil Kohler. I'm a Game Informer dude, I guess.
Give me those breadsticks. Give the cheese. Please.
It's time.
Oh, breadsticks.
He's gonna cave.
You guys
Hey,
are
look at this.
going nuts.
What? That's awesome. That's cool.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Tim.
Damn, look at that.
Where'd you see that?
Awesome.
It's in the Overblood.
How many until that happens?
Smash Brothers. How many more kills do we need before that?
It's not a good stage to fight a guy on.
Not a good.
I have a bird. It's like turning towards them. Look at his belly.
What the fuck is Peepo, you assholes?
Ban that guy. Ban that guy. I told Annette to like come up behind you and punch you in the head.
Which there's still time for that, so
With a
Awesome.
it might need to happen.
Comment?
comment.
Yeah. With some Falcon punch.
Button punch.
Things are funnier when Tim says them.
I think you should just whisper into Tim's ear and say it.
Ben
Thank
just
you.
accepted the truth.
I feel like I should just honestly break a record with the television off. Like, oh, yeah, first person shooter marathon. Boom, boom, pow, pow. What do you know? I'm the best.
I'm hitting
What do you
buttons.
know?
This counts. You guys should go do some interviews, seriously.
Not mutually exclusive.
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. They're Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
The top part of the top. The top part of the Pop-Tarts. It's a tart for you to put your pop on. So it doesn't freeze because I like to drink it later.
Pop-Tarts. Or tarts.
It's a good group, and they're funny, and they're even funny when they're failing at being funny. So, I don't know. Hand's starting to hurt. I'm getting really tired, so. I'll still be glad when it's over, though. It'll be nice. I mean, it's really good that there's so many unlockables that take so long to unlock, because that helps a lot. I mean, not a whole lot of games you're still unlocking stuff after 12, 13 hours, or a fighting game at least. So yeah, it helps out. I think it's the right game for this, certainly.
Okay, so we are in the Game Informer kitchen. As you can see, the men braving this world record attempt have been eating plenty of pizza. This is one of, I think, 4 boxes that we had, and this is the last one standing. We have some peanut butter and some fruit for the health conscious, and some fibery bread, which actually be pretty bad for the guys over there, especially for Jeff since he hasn't gotten up to use the bathroom in 13 hours.
Could use a ice cold Phil Kohler right now. Somebody already make those? What? That's way better than half.
I said Coca-Cola.
Oh, you did.
Coca-Cola, yeah, that works.
Why does that work better than mine?
Ice cold
does not-
Kohler? What?
Because I already did the cola thing.
Well, like, I get it, you did it already, like.
Right. So what else is there to get?
I don't know. I just feel uppity.
Uppity
What?
Like, I've always been impressed with the Game Informer community. I was a big part of it for a long time, and I've always been a big fan even before I worked here. And now that, you know, Overblood Super Replay hit and that Facebook community, I watched the entirety of Super Replay Overblood. Ever since that, it's really been on my radar, and I've been just blown away and flattered and thrilled and terrified of this amazing group of people with like the Game Informer Online podcast, and you have the Game Informer Online Radio, Robot in the Corner, and you have Overcast and all those awesome podcasts, and the community that's followed around that, and Twitter followers, and all these people on the live stream, and like right when the video goes down, it just blows up with everyone just like, oh my gosh, we're freaking out, what happened to the gameplay feed? And of course, you know, we get that fixed and then we're good. But just the fact that people are hanging on what we're doing and are into it as we are is super heartening. We love it. Dan's doing a good job. His definition of playing the game is a little loose at sometimes, but if the Guinness judge thinks that it's cool, that's fine. But I would feel that I'd be cheating myself if I didn't put at least a marginal amount of effort into each match to try to like do something, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I'm wondering if he's going to make it. Guy seems pretty tired, but we'll see. If he doesn't nod off and he makes it, we'll see how much longer he can make it afterwards. But yeah, this has been great. Dexter!
I don't know what the problem is with my body, but I could go long periods of time without getting up, which is awesome on long flights. Probably not so awesome if you're trying to avoid embolism, so I don't recommend trying this at home.
We need to film like the creases he's left, like the impression he made. How warm is it?
Ugh, it feels just damp.
Jeffy over here.
Jeffy?
David Jeffy.
Yeah, David Jeffy.
No, there's no harm in getting up. It was just kind of one of those things like I'm kind of wedged in, and it was pretty comfortable, and it was just kind of like, if I get up, then I'm going to start wanting to get up a lot more. So it was just kind of like, if I can make an initial blast where I'm just sitting down for a long period of time, then it makes it a lot easier in the long run. I really don't feel the need to sleep at this point, so we'll see.
Cool. Anything else you want to say?
Oh, it's been fun so far, yeah.
What is that? Okay, so...
That's awesome. He hits with both swords when you do the smash.
That's cool.
So Game & Watch has this move where he like throws 2 blocks down or something. Like, what is those?
There's 2
What is
blocks
that?
down?
What is that thing?
What
That
is those?
thing that is.
What is those?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, it must
I
be
don't
nice
like
to be
random.
just
You end
2
up with
feet.
the same characters over and over again. It's
Yeah.
not random.
Let's just wait until sunup.
When is sun up?
Sun up.
When does the sun get up?
How's the walking around?
What
thing
time
going?
is it?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel great. I'm a no good. I thought to make a trouble in my neighborhood. I got the fire outside. My mom got scared. She says I'm moving in this rodeo tonight.
John Leguizamo.
Huh. Didn't think he was a fan. I didn't
John
appreciate your work in
Leguizamo.
Land of the Dead.
The Pest was good.
Yeah, that was a real gem.
Remember,
I really like him breaking the fourth wall. Had a real
oh,
Ferris Bueller vibe to it.
It had the pedophile principal from Ferris Bueller in it. He was the guy that was hunting them.
Ed
did he
Mooney?
really?
Yeah. It was
Jeffrey
based
Jones.
on the
You know-
world's most dangerous game.
You know a lot of trivia about that.
I do.
I hate that
This
damn.
is why you
There
can't
was
sleep.
a Star
I know
Trek.
all that. It's that knowledge haunts me.
I'm an awful person.
I know too much about the Pest. I saw the theaters twice.
I'm part of the problem. Oh, this is why all these shitty movies keep getting made.
Being 10 wasn't an excuse.
I'm part of the problem.
I saw Dracula Dead and loving it.
And I love it.
They're on Periscope. Saw it in the theater.
Too much disposable income.
Saw McHale's Navy with Tom Arnold. Let's watch Dracula Dead and loving it.
Yeah,
It's
actually.
on instant queue.
It is?
Is it really?
We should totally watch Dracula
it
Dead and
in.
loving it right now.
Just pop
Sounds
it
like a
in.
weird
That'd be
change.
awesome.
Sounds like a weird change of pace. You know,
It
weird
does.
way to get this qualified.
No,
She
that's how we
said
can do
we
that.
did. Yeah.
I want full attention.
She
to
said
that.
specifically Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah, that's the one
Watch.
Guinness allows.
It's a weird rule. There's a falling
a
out between
strange
Leslie Nielsen
thing.
and Guinness.
I'm flying.
Espionage.
I'm like a spy. You
It's
don't
just
know
a
where
super
I'll
spy
jump
just
in.
beating the crap out of a princess.
Get it.
That's all that's happening there.
It's just like a
skips
James
over.
Bond film.
She's got a frying pan. He has grenades and rocket launchers.
She also has an umbrella.
Wow.
And
Yeah, she does have an
peaches.
umbrella.
She has
and
those
peaches.
magic peaches that make people go to sleep.
It just seems
This is like a fairy tale.
kind of a
Were you
mismatch.
going back and forth like the people's elbow? Is that why you're going
It's a
back
modern
and forth?
fairy tale.
Yeah, I'll meet you halfway.
Fairy teal.
That's not
Tim Teal.
That sucked.
Maybe.
What?
Ben, your ship is going down.
What? I'm going down with the ship.
Alright, Sonic 4.
Going down with the Chic Quattro. Oh, I didn't
Not a
mean
joke.
Check that off on the product placement though.
Yeah.
It's a great way to shave your head and look stupid.
We just hit 24 hours and 6 minutes, which is close. We continued to have those peaks and valleys, and then I'd say somewhere around like the 4 to 5 o'clock mark, it just went into a grind, and we just dropped it down to like one-man stock matches, so we could just rip through them and unlock new characters. Like we just got Toon Link, and it's always a big event, and we all play as Toon Link right away, and he's actually a favorite of all of ours. I'm surprised because no one seems to like Wind Waker ever. So other than that, it kind of diluted into dementia after a while, and we've all just started laughing for no reason at some point. And I apparently look like I'm turning into Jack Nicholson as the Joker, meets Jack Torrance from The Shining, some, macabre, sick, amalgamation of those two.
Here for moral support, but I kind of cheated and took a nap for like 4 hours, but I'm still here,
Okay. It was definitely the longest part was last night, probably about, say like 3 in the morning until it got light outside pretty much. We were all starting to lose it a little bit in the middle of the night. I think we're shooting for at least 30 The Guinness rep actually has to leave here by 5, so that's going to limit us to, we can't do 40, 50 hours or anything like that.
Or he's kind of trying to lobby us to stick around maybe just till like the 30-hour mark, and I think the record right now sits at just a little over 26 and a half hours. So I don't know. I personally would like to keep going until we're like physically unable to do it anymore, which I mean the way I'm talking right now could be, who knows. But we'll see, I guess. I would like to push through as far as we can. I seriously don't want to play Smash Brothers ever again, or at least Smash Brothers Brawl. We'll see.
But yeah, I think we're going to make it. We're within a couple hours of actually breaking the record, and then we'll just kind of keep going. So I don't know how long we'll keep going, but the end is kind of in sight. I don't know. Somewhere halfway through the night, we just all started picking random, and probably half of this record we've just all been on random, which has been kind of cool and random. Let me sleep.
No, we're gonna keep this going. You gotta pad the record. You have so much left to play, dude. You don't even know.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Meta Knight and a lot of Ike and.
Something got very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play a lot of Meta Knight.
Listen, kids, don't be like me.
All right, so
do something with your life. This has been a hell of an experience.
Would you ever do it again?
I don't know. I don't know. Ask me in a year. I want to say no, but honestly, I'm probably stupid enough to do it again.
Trying to steer
No
us
more.
in a sensible direction.
Go back.
How much we got left? Like a half hour?
A little over half hour.
Okay. We can do it.
Well, how do you think this bird feels? It's been doing a polite Japanese bow for 30 hours.
Polite with its mouth wide open? Is that a cultural thing? Ben, you're wrong.
Usually. That's from above.
So is that a myth then that the Guinness World Record book started as bar drinking stuff?
It was a bird thing.
Let
me tell you about this,
just
Tim.
said that's what it was. The bird.
They wanted to find out
Well,
the fastest
someone
bird.
was telling me about bar contests. and
Yeah,
stuff,
somebody told me
drinking
that too.
contests.
No, it started with the bird.
With the bird thing.
They were,
At a garden party. I'm sure it was beer.
yeah, the birds would get us.
You don't know that.
Well, I guess we can prove it. Water, probably. Bars have water. I'm getting into Ben territory. I'm gonna take a left at this fork and.
Oh boy. You just keep talking, Tim. It all clears itself out at the end.
It's so.
Let God sort out the words.
There are so many like weekly shows with Ben Reeves I would
Starts
watch.
out,
Cooking
what's
with
a
Ben
grass?
Reeves, bird watching with Ben Reeves, talking about stuff with Ben Reeves.
Yeah, we took that interesting
Street
fashion
comedy with
and
Ben
manipulated it
Reeves.
into something awful.
Bird watching comedy with Ben Reeves.
Oh god, it'd be great.
Bird
watching street comedy, yeah. Pigeons, just pigeons.
Kind of like Tracy Morgan's character.
Fun
Yeah.
fact,
Pigeon
grouse is
jokes
an
can
actual
fit into a
bird.
half hour.
Did you know?
Find out.
It's no joke. Take that to the bank.
They can fly if they want to.
Someone beat Mario 2 the Lost Levels.
They're not faking it.
In 8 minutes.
Some supposed to zoom on a booger that I didn't know existed. Just a class act.
We told you twice, Tim.
My brother and your sister both. Wow.
Where is it?
That's some intensity right there.
Wow.
It also looks like I could be like watching a video of like some people I really care about being in a terrible accident. It's like interchangeable expressions, I imagine.
It's the same expression.
Slow grin. That's probably not the actual emotion I experience. Please don't test me on this. Yeah, good answer. The weirdest body posture. This is like the ultimate fucking posture. How should I do it? How else should I do it? Yeah, something like that.
There you go.
What was that?
Shit, nigga.
Just do that little thing with your mouth.
I hope that was quiet enough to be left off.
Did you really know what he said?
Only you can prevent something.
Only you can prevent fan forests.
Yes, that's what it sounded like.
Really?
What are fan forests?
Don't. No.
Stop. You shut your fucking mouth.
Why do people laugh? I'm surprised at that.
What is disbelief generally?
See, the thing is, I generally think these are good questions and stuff. And some people just laugh. And so,
Genuinely.
I'm a really serious guy.
Generally, yeah.
But not when you're not sleeping.
No, when I'm sleeping.
Oh, it was a trap.
I get really philosophical.
I had no expectations of what people were going to do. I didn't know whether Dan was going to like use rests, or if Ben was going to be the guy that slept a lot, or if, no one obviously could have predicted that Jeff Cork would have sat down for 18 consecutive hours without moving. He didn't just get up, like not leave to go to the bathroom or take a break. He didn't move. He didn't shift. He didn't stretch. He just sat there.
Just make sure it lasts.
Oh, you're gonna be okay? You're gonna be okay? I will pull your head off.
That'd be a great way to end this video.
I'm really in a crabby mood.
With a fatality, a real life fatality. I am the Q Master.
They're test driving the car and it's almost on E, and they want to see if they can take it around again.
Yeah.
They're just about to they pass the exit and they do the Thelma and Louise thing. I kind of feel like that would happen immediately after that. If we decided to keep going, but then again, they just drove off a cliff. I mean, we're just playing a video game.
How do we get out of this?
Let's go to the menu.
Congratulations!
Is there a way to go out?
Yeah. Good job.
Get out of the script.
Okay. Press the start button, Ben.
I was last person to touch the button.
No, he said.
We turned it on twice. 31 hours. 23 hours. No adventure.
So this isn't listed as like.
Wow, Link.
Right?
We use a lot of Link.
Well, some of us do.
I've probably stayed up close to this long before, but never doing the same thing continuously.
How'd your fingers?
Fine. Totally fine.
So there's one bit where you read your name backwards. You want to just tell that story?
Oh yeah, that was weird. It was like a moment of like dyslexia. I've never had any like learning disabilities or anything like that, fortunately, but yeah, I was just looking and there's just so much action and you don't even focus on words in that game like at all. You just look at the character picture and like, yeah, when you're changing like numbers for, how many lives you want or the time. But I just for the first time realized like the names above the characters' heads stopped being like letters and words at a second, and like they became symbols at a certain point, and like I read it backwards. I'm like, man, wait, when did I get that screwed up? And I looked at all of them; they're all backwards for a minute, and then my head just cleared. I'm like, whoa, I've been playing this game for like, I probably had a rest of like 30 total minutes, and so that means that I had been playing the game for 29 and a half hours pretty much nonstop, and I'm surprised that I didn't get more weird little mental tics than reading a name backwards. So the amount of community interaction was definitely what brought it home for me, and like when we'd ask a question, they all respond, and how many stuck with the whole thing was super heartening, because I've been in that position and I've been a big fan of this magazine and other websites in the past, and just to see that community forming around our enthusiasm, and we feed off of their enthusiasm, and that just kind of kept on snowballing, and then people that we had that stayed the whole time, and people that went to sleep and came back, and our own friends that were supportive that came and were witnesses and just came in to say hello. Just people are drawn to the idea of records, and it's why the King of Kong and Billy Mitchell and Steve Wiebe have been such a success and such a phenomenon, and I totally get it now. I think having been on the side of trying to break a record, and we did it successfully, and it was a lot of fun.
I feel incredibly relieved that it's over. Yeah, it was really cool because I think there were like 3 guys that I really like, just personally hang out with them outside of work and everything, so we kind of have a little bit of a rapport friendship thing going on, so it makes it a lot easier than if you're with like 3 dudes you hardly know. So got to see Dan, his typical ridiculous antics. Tim was kind of our rock for a while, and then that fell apart, and Ben pretty much delivered being Ben, so exactly what we were expecting. He did surprise us because he was pretty solid in the beginning. We thought, wow, maybe this could be like a new, more improved version of Dan, like maybe he's had like a spiritual awakening, he's kind of not as crazy or whatever, and that completely fell apart like within the first few hours. Like he was falling over furniture, couldn't walk without tripping over things, just saying the worst possible stuff, and it was all obviously being on broadcast on the live feed. So I really felt bad for people who watched the entire thing, because they must think a lot less of Ben Reeves, even though Ben's a pretty solid guy.
I don't know, like, I feel like there were a lot of times where things just got silent and it was like, I was just like, I'm done. I can't say anything else. And then, like, I don't know what happened. Caught us another wind and said something and people thought it was funny and then sort of went with it. And honestly, it was really off the cuff. Like, I was not planning anything. It was really just, I don't know, straight out of the mouth. And then the other guys were responding to it, but mostly in I don't know if negative's the right word, but hostile responses. So, which sometimes was more funny, which, you know, for the sake of the video, all the better. But yeah, I think we had fun overall. I've been in this shirt for like 3 days now, which probably shouldn't confess, but feeling pretty good about my odor. So I might just wear this for a 4th day. Monday, I think I can go home and sleep and feel proud of myself.
I was really surprised, honestly, that my hands have held up, because I thought like I was gonna have this horrible crab claw syndrome at the end of it, you know, where I wouldn't be able to feel my fingertips or anything like that. And I know there was a little tension about whether or not we go for like pushing it as far as we can versus a nice even number. So we ended up going with the nice even number. Yeah, it was just one of those like, we're done. And then we, you know, and then it felt good, but I mean, I'm so tired right now. Like, I'm just a complete mess. And I have to go to work tomorrow, which, you know, should be fun and everything, but I don't even know what's going on.
Anything else you want to say?
I don't know, 30 hours, beat it.
It's awesome. Like, it was really, really tough getting here, but now that it's actually done, it feels great. I can't wait to go home. I'm going to sleep. We got the record, got the certificate, it's all official. We got 30 hours on the dot. Pretty thrilled about it. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm glad we got it.
Go on, anything else you want to say?
Fuck Jeff Cork. Kidding. If you can find a good place to use that, use it.
One another as human beings? Sure. That's good.
Oh.
That's good for you.
Here, I'll pretend like I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a couple?
Yeah.
All right,
Get our
ready?
best sides.
Okay.
Okay.